family members. He's wrapped up in everything that's going on because of what happened with the bigoted busboy. So Kat pops up at the casino and she's talking to Joey. And first of all, Joey's a goddamn liar because he told Martin, "Oh, your sister said there's nothing you wouldn't do." And that is not the case. She said there's nothing I wouldn't do, as in her, as in me, as in she who was standing in front of you. That's exactly what was happening. She said there's nothing she wouldn't do. But he asked her to get her brother to come down there and talk to him because
lawful wedded husband.
To be my
Routine. Not but routine's hard. With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see you.
I myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in here. I found out myself what love is all about.
hey everybody, it's me, Nikki. Baby, let's talk Beyond the Gates. Now I know a lot of people are going to be very upset with Kat about her going to see Joey and talking to him, and it's like, oh my god, how dumb can she be going to talk to this man and trying to do X, Y, and Z, and now she's getting everybody caught up. Let's be clear on something. The Duprees, the Hamiltons, and the Richardsons were already caught up in Joey's orbit, and so were the, what the hell is Naomi's married name? Jacob, I forgot what her married name is. We just gonna call it we just gonna call it, Girl Scout, Boy Scout. Jacob Boy Scout, Naomi Girl Scout. He's already wrapped up with the Girl Scout, Boy Scout family members. He's wrapped up in everything that's going on because of what happened with the bigoted busboy. So Kat pops up at the casino and she's talking to Joey. And first of all, Joey's a goddamn liar because he told Martin, "Oh, your sister said there's nothing you wouldn't do." And that is not the case. She said there's nothing I wouldn't do, as in her, as in me, as in she who was standing in front of you. That's exactly what was happening. She said there's nothing she wouldn't do. But he asked her to get her brother to come down there and talk to him because if she didn't, then you can go and get a warrant to get this information to help you find Chelsea. So, and she was talking nice to him, and everybody was like, "Well, she didn't have it in my live stream." First of all, y'all gotta come over. We have a good time in my live streams. And until I get a new computer, I can't like live stream to TikTok because I already have two phones and I use them for streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So check out my Twitch, check out my YouTube when we go live for Beyond the Gates in my live watch long reviews and reactions. But everybody was like, "Kat's so dumb for what she did. How could she go down there?" And then I see she not talking to him crazy like she was talking to Craig, and it was like, because while she has an inkling of what Joey's reputation is, she's not going to talk to him crazy because at this point they desperate to find Chelsea. On top of that, Joey was never going to do anything to Kat because he knows who Kat is, and even though he's not afraid of the Duprees, let's be clear on something. Joey's not afraid of anybody. I don't think the Duprees want to be feared. Joey's not afraid of anybody. He's not afraid of the Duprees, the Hamiltons, the Richardsons, the Boy Scout, Girl Scout, or the family connected to him, Vanessa, and nobody else. He's not scared of nobody. He moves around like he's untouchable. And that is going to be the downfall of Joey eventually, whenever we get there. He moves around like he's untouchable. So he tells Kat, "Get your brother to come talk to me," and you get the information. If you can't, then get a warrant. Kat goes over to talk to Martin. Now, Martin and Smitty have already been up to the house and talked to Evil Genuine and the family about everything. Smitty is working with his investigation team at the paper to try to get, her name out there and find Allison and get some information on her. Martin is like, if there's anything I can do to help bring Chelsea home, I'll do it because, you help protect Tiberius and Sabbatical. And Evil Genuine is having a moment, and it was like, we never questioned, and Daddy Dupree popped up, and it was like, we never questioned your motives. Your methods are what we question, but we never at any point questioned your motives for why you did what you did. That was not the problem. Your methods were the issue. Boom. But everybody good. Everybody's come together. Everybody trying to find Chelsea. Martin, after he leaves, Martin and Smitty leave the Dupree house. They go home and they're talking about everything, and they just stressed out, and they really want to find Chelsea, and they know that Chelsea is gonna fight for herself, and she's gonna do what she needs to do to get the hell up out of there. And they almost kissed. Almost. They were this close to kissing when Kat pops up and tells them what's going on. And Kat is like, I'm confused on why he wants to meet with you. Like, do y'all have some like history or something? And Martin is like, oh, we've met in passing. Once again, Kat and Chelsea are the last to know everything. So Kat does not know about the bigoted busboy. She does not know about what happened on the road that night. She does not know that Joey is mixed up all up and through her family. She don't know any of this. She doesn't know any of this. Jacob was working the angle of asking his father to go talk to Joey when he got up and went to take the call privately when Kat was able to get up and leave. He could not tell her because once again, Kat don't know any of this, and he not supposed to be telling nobody who don't already know about his father's involvement with Joey. And he wishes he could have told Kat this, which is what he tells Naomi while Naomi sees him at the police station, and she's stressed and she was like, "This is my baby sister. We have so much to do. We've already done so much, but we still have so much to do. I want to bring her home." Like, she is going through it, but ain't no police in the police station because everybody is boo. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Where them fans at? Okay, they out there looking for Allison, looking for Chelsea. Boots on the ground. Everybody's stressed at this point. So when Martin go and talk to Joey, Joey's like, listen, don't send your sister, around here. You need to stop acting like you have a middleman and come talk to me yourself. And Martin said, I didn't send her. She came on her own. She came on her own. But ultimately, Joey does give them the information and he emails it to Jacob. And Jacob is wondering what deal did he have to cut with Joey to get him to do that. Because once again, Jacob knows what's going down with Joey and everything that's happening. Kat doesn't. So Kat is like, it's probably something about child labor laws or casinos or whatever. And he says, your hands are dirty. She said, I will wipe them clean when Chelsea comes home. Because once again, there's nothing she would not do to bring Chelsea home. Let's be clear on something. If Joey hadn't wanted a deal from Martin, Kat would have did whatever needed to be done to get her good sis home. Her cousin sister. She would have did whatever needed to be done to get her cousin sister home. The deal Joey wanted was, I do this for you and you're in debt to me for a favor that I could call upon at any time because I'm tired of this being a one-sided relationship. Martin makes the deal. Now, Martin, you just gonna have to explain to your family and your husband and everybody else that you make this deal. Now, Willie Wonder comes over there with a cactus as a sympathy plant for the loss of Chelsea, even though Chelsea has been kidnapped. She's not unalived or, at the crossroads, so nobody would be lonely with the rest of the Dupree Hamilton ancestors. That is not the case. And she in there on her high horse putting on this performance talking about, oh, I feel so sorry for this poor baby. I asked for retribution, but nothing like this. And then Evil Genuine comes in and she was like, hopefully you understand what this feels like. So you understand how I felt when you threatened me. And I was like, I got a feeling like he really did not threaten you like you said. Like, Evil Genuine's a lot of things, but I don't think he threatened you like you said. And if he did, because I don't defend men, you crazy. Like, she was really on her high horse putting on a performance. And Evil Genuine was like, may I? And Daddy Dupree was like, do the honors. He picked her up and placed her outside. And it's just like, you came over here with a cactus as a sympathy plant doing it exactly way too damn much. When honestly, you could have did the Triple H of it. Well, no, don't be like Triple H because she made it about herself. Speaking of Triple H, Nicole asked her how she was doing, and she went on talking about Evil Genuine, and she was like, no, how are you doing with the miscarriage and all that stuff? She was like, you're so worried about him, but you need to focus on yourself before you give too much of yourself, and then you burnt out. So that was good, good words. Evil Genuine finds out about the Allison and the Craig of it all, and how that went down. Surprise, surprise. You don't know a goddamn thing. He finds out about the Madison of it all. Surprise, surprise. You don't know a goddamn thing. He's finding out all these things about Chelsea, and it ends with him realizing he doesn't know anything about his daughter because he ruined the relationship between him and his daughters. And he and Danny talk about this at the end of the episode. He's like, I don't know anything, and my baby is out there just like, I don't know where she's at. And every time I look at her face and these moments happen, I realize that she can't trust me like she wants to, and she's hurt. Both of my daughters are hurt by me because I did that to them. And when they come, like when Chelsea comes back to me, I'm going to spend every chance I have making it up to him. And it's just like, ultimately, the first man to ever break a little girl's heart is her father. That no greater truth to be ever told. That is the thing. The first man that is ever going to break a woman's heart is her father. Baby, Triple H and Evil Genuine walked in on Danny and Andre hugging. So now the cat's out of the bag with that. And when he was talking to Nicole was like, you can't expect after everything you did and all the secrets you keep for your family and your ex to be telling you all of their business. Now Ashley, Vanilla Bean, popped up and she still had like she was there for Naomi and da da da. But her and Andre talking, she still reiterates that, oh, Derek needs me and I'm so glad we never became anything. And it's just like, girl, keep it pushing. Okay, move on. Like Kiki Palmer said, move on. Okay, let it go like Elsa. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And Chelsea's still being held captive by that crazy lady. And I think that crazy lady gonna try to marry Chelsea, but Chelsea is fighting back. She is not dealing with that lady. She did knock her out a couple times, and she trying to keep her Ucha Walla Walla Ucha Bang Bang to herself because you ain't about to get these goods. You ain't about to get this good stuff. But that lady crazy. She convinced herself that Madison is a rebound and Chelsea is in love with her. And Chelsea is not playing these games. Now Chelsea used to have slack before she knocked that lady out, but she handcuffed and that lady left her in there because she was going to get food. But Chelsea trying to get the hell up out of there. And I'm like, I believe Chelsea going to get the hell up out of there. I